everyone, welcome back to Stacie's Corner. I'm Stacie. Continuing the story of the City of Bones, Clary goes find Jace in the weapons room. Him and Alex are sitting at a table cleaning a handle of one of their weapons, and she thinks it's really pretty, and they want to know how they made it. And he's like, from magic or something. He said, no, there's no such thing as the magic that you're thinking of. Um, I made things of crystal balls and stuff like that and wands, but no, just drop it. So she says that Hodge says I can go back to my house, and Jace freaks out, saying, what? And she says, to look at my mother's stuff. If you guys want to find out if she's a shadow hunter or not, we need to go through her things. And he says, okay. And Alex wants to know if he can come too, and Jace says no, that Clary and I can handle it ourselves. So Jason, Clary head down the hall to towards the foyer, and where there's a metal gate. And Clary realizes it's the elevator when Jace pushes the button where it opens, the metal gate opens up. So as they walk in, she's wondering, how did you know that the room that you put on me would work? Did you think that? And he says, it must have been just lucky because that's the only way I could think of that you had the sight. And she said, how sure were you? And he said, 90%. She says, I see. So she smacks him. And he wants to know why in the world that she did that. And it's because that's for the 10% that you did not think. So they travel down the elevator quietly and in silence, which is a good thing because she wanted to think. So they get onto the bus or to go to her house, and Jason's still angry, and she feels guilty because of the red mark that's still on his face from her slap. And she sees some girls at the end of the train bus, and they're giggling, and she realizes they're staring at Jason, and she thinks, well, that's probably because he's cute. And he sees that she's staring at him and wanting to know what's up. And she said, well, those girls over there see you, and how can that be? And he said, because it's just really ridiculous sometimes to get all those glamours to hide myself. Um, so he knows that he's cute and he's being conceited and stuff like that. So it cheers him up because of the girls liking him, and she's kind of jealous about it. So they get off the bus and start walking towards down the street towards her house. And when they get there, she realizes it's different, nothing changed. It looks like the same how she left it. But Jay says that's on the outside. There's something to be on the inside. So he takes out his sensor, and the sensor is to help see if there's any demon activity going on in here or in the building. And there isn't any. So they get inside, and it's dark. And so they start heading up the stairs. And as they are heading up the stairs, they touch the banister, and it has a sticky, wet film, and they realize it's blood. So Claire thinks it might be her blood from the other night. And Jay says if that was the case, it would be dry by now. So they get up to the landing where in front of their apartment, and she fumbles the keys and to get to the right key to get into her apartment. So when she opens the door, there's a cool, cold draft that comes and touches her skin, and which is odd, she thinks. So as they walk in and down the corridor to the living room, she's shocked because it's bare. There's nothing in there like the first day they first got into the apartment. And same way as the kitchen, they took everything, including the microwave and the refrigerator. And she's wondering what would a demon want to do with the refrigerator or microwave. and they even cleaned up the spills um, that happened the other night. So Jay said, "Okay, there's nothing here." And she said, "Wait a minute, I want to go to my room." And so he lets her go. And as she touches the doorknob, it's really icy cold to the touch. And all of a sudden, the door gets down, blows down, where it knocks her across the hall, down the hall, and slams Jace against the wall. And it's because of this gigantic, ugly monster thing coming through with an axe. So Jace brings out his dagger um, and tries to slash it, and which causes the gigantic monster to get mad and tries to he swings the axe at him and misses. So Jace turns around and runs down the hall and snatches Clary and tells him, "Come on, let's go." And they get out the door and slams the front door shut, which causes the creature to bang into it. So they're starting to run down the stairs, and when this happens, the creature has knocked the door down and is running after Jace and Clary. And he again tries to hit Jace with the axe, and Jace dodges, and the axe is embedded into the banister, which makes the gigantic monster furious. So he gives up and tries to use his hands to get after Jace. Well, during this time, Jace again slashes his dagger against the creature and gets embedded in the shoulder, which causes the creature to lose its balance and stumbles. And as he stumbles, he takes Jace with him. So Clary um, sees runs down the stairs to check on Jace because he's laying there still, and he looks like his arm is broken as well. So she touches him and says, "Jace." And Jace wakes up and says, "Oh my God, get this thing off of me," type of thing. So she helps drag him out from underneath the creature because the creature's on top of him, and he realizes his arm is broken, and he takes out his steel, which was on his belt, and pulls down his jacket a little bit and does a healing room, and it heals his arm. Well, Clary wants to know what type of creature because she thought, well, because it didn't die, it didn't disappear like demons do. And Jake said that's not a demon, it's a Forsaken. And he said Forsakens are created by a warlock or evil person that has put runes on a human um, to have them be under their power to do whatever they want. And they don't eat or do anything unless they are commanded to do so. And they do die easily, but after they do exactly what their masters told them to do. So that's why you're not supposed to make them. So Jace decides to want to go back upstairs and see if there's any more. And all of a sudden, they hear a person say, "I don't think you should do that." And Clary recognizes a voice that it's Madame Dorothea. And she says that I that you don't want to do that because they're more up there, and the, and Jace said, "How do you know that? Because if you knew that there's more Forsaken, you need to tell. I need to tell the Clave." And she said that the Clave has never done anything for me, so I don't owe them nothing. And Jace is wondering, how can this person who should be a human being that they know that they're shadow hunters, and how did they know about Forsakens and the Clave? lot of things. And she even calls him Jace Whalen, which Whalen is his last name. And he's not too happy about that either. So she said, you need to come in with me and talk some more about this. And you say, if you tell anybody that I helped you, you're going to wish you didn't, because you would have arms sticking out of your neck and snakes sticking from your hair. So they start walking in there, and she said, Clary says, it shouldn't hurt anything to go talk to her. And he said, if when you are in my world a little bit longer, you will understand. You will never say that again about that. And that's all I was able to read today. I hope you like what you see. If you do, hit like, hit subscribe. I love you guys. On Monday. Bye.